2016 66 plate BMW S1000XR. It's done 20,802 miles and it's got one owner from new. Really nice clean bike. I'm going to show you around now and show you every mark I can find. So we've got a standard BMW screen, which you can actually put that into 2 heights. There's no damage at all on the screen. It's got the usual marks that you would expect to see just from cleaning the bike. There's no damage at all. And then on the front of the bike, got a couple of little stone chips in places. There's nothing significant, and I can't see any cracked panels at all. There's no big damage. Got a little GoPro mount on there, that will stay on. We don't take things like that off. No marks or damage on the headlights, although there are a couple of stone chips in places. Coming down, no rad guard or oil cooler guard, but there's no damage either. It's got the usual marks that you would expect from bugs and stones, but there's no holes, no repairs. A couple of stone chips on the fork legs. Try and show you them. It's quite hard to show you in this light. You get the idea. And the front mud guard, no damage at all. Front tyres in really good condition. It's a Pirelli Angel GT. The front wheels in nice condition. Front brake disc, you've got signs of use, but it's perfectly serviceable. You wouldn't think about changing that yet. And then the fork leg's good. Just the sort of marks that you would expect from use. Same with the brake caliper. No marks under the mirror. Tiny little mark on the handguard there. And coming down this panel, a couple of stone chips. Got to give that a clean. Car valet has left a couple of marks. We'll get that off there. Try to show you the headers. Headers look completely fine. There's no damage at all on the engine. No damage at all to the rear brake pedal, or the pegs, or the frame rail. Coming up here, again, no damage on any of the panels. The whole dash and cockpit area is in nice condition. Loads of options on this, sort of pretty standard on a BMW Sport like this. Got electronic rider modes, got heated grips. It's wired for BMW sat nav, so you've got what they call the multi-controller. So this wheel here zooms in and out on the sat nav, and then if you push it like that, that's the button. The bike doesn't have a sat nav with it, but if you bought the BMW sat nav, all you've got to do, take that cover off and that clips straight in, and it actually talks to the bike. Everything works exactly as it should do. We've got the electronic suspension, we've got cruise control, we've got daytime running light. You've obviously got your usual onboard computer as well. Seats are in nice condition. On this cover, on the stainless steel cover on the exhaust, there is some very light sort of brushing marks. They're not heavy scratches. You can't feel them, but they are there. If you look in the right light, they are there. Just trying to show them to you. Can you see? But there you go. But you've got to. I'm being a bit anal trying to find them, to be honest. All the rear shocks in good condition. And so is the swing arm. Rear wheels in nice condition. And again on the back we've got that Pirelli Angel GT. Show you the rear disc. Rear disc is all good. Again, it's all got signs of use, as you'd imagine. It's perfectly serviceable. Standard rear end setup, and it's all set up to take the BMW pannier. So if you had the BMW pannier kit, they would clip straight on there. We've got the BMW rear rack, which will also take the BMW top box if you had that. If you haven't got the BMW kit, and if you want panniers and top box, it's actually cheaper to go for a new Give You set, to go for the BMW ones. And they're actually bigger. The rear tyre is in good condition. Very, 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 very slightly. It's just squared off a touch. You wouldn't even dream of changing that yet. That has probably got, I would guess, 5mm left to tread, 6mm left to tread, something like that. You wouldn't even dream of changing that yet. Chain's got loads and loads of life. Chain sprockets actually don't look very old at all. And again, swing on this side, all in good condition. Got the centre stand on as well. It's got the usual marks you're going to expect to see on the handrails we're holding on. That's the first actual mark I found on the bike, that is. Let me just check the other side again. If you've been hyperanal, so there is a tiny, tiny little mark there. That's about 2 feet, that's about a foot. You've literally got to get in within a few centimetres to even see that. Round on the other side, this is going to be a rub mark from the rider getting on and off. So again, that's from about 2 feet away, that's about a foot away, and if you get in super, super close, you can tell it's even seeing the right light, to be honest. All this side's very good, engine is all very good. Couple of very, very light marks on the edge of the mirror. All the mirror glass is all good. And then on the end of the handguard here, a couple of little scuffs. It's not crash damage, it's going to be to do with a shed or a garden wall or something like that. Again, there's no damage to the panels or the plastics. And the front end of the bike is reflective of the rest of the bike. So it's available to you in our showroom in Sittingbourne in Kent. We're open from 9 AM to 5 PM, Tuesday to Saturday. If you've got any further questions, just give us a call.